Oh, aggressive office behavior. Definitely not a big fan. And the ultimate cruise ship catastrophes. Get ready to laugh and hopefully learn a little, because today we're breaking down and reacting to the most ridiculous injuries and insane medical scenes with Peter versus the giant chicken in Family Guy. Let's dive right in.
Quagmire's a good guy. He's just a little mixed up.
Oh. When somebody like tucks, rolls, and hits the ground, people will hit their head, whiplash, complain of some neck pain. So typically if that occurs, EMS gets there, they're gonna put you in a seat collar. Massive amount of punching. The face is not cushioned, it's all bones. Increased risk of breaking your own hand. That's why we have something called boxer's fractures. You don't see as often a mandibular fracture or the jaw fracture. You actually see a lot of infraorbital wall fractures. Car versus pedestrian, or pedestrian versus car. So you can fracture both legs, go through the windshield, traumatic brain injury, intracranial bleeding, skull fractures, lacerations. But you can see we got abrasions on Peter's face, the nose, the cheeks. We have injury to the chicken's left eye. Black eyes usually are more into the tissue, not the eye. Oh. Causing soft tissue damage. If you cause enough soft tissue damage, you're going to cause a significant amount of swelling. You're going to have muscle breakdown. You're unlikely going to go into something called rhabdomyolysis, which is the breakdown of muscle tissue and then the byproducts getting into circulation. So if you fall from this height, come on. A fall from that height, both of them would be kaputz, like no more. Have so much blunt force trauma that the organs wouldn't survive. The brain damage, the brains would be everywhere. Significant amount of broken bones. Thoracic cavity would probably be destroyed. Getting hit in your groin. My groin! Having testicles or not hurts everybody. If you have testicles, you're gonna feel it more on the inside of your abdomen because they were made inside of our bodies and they descend down as we are developed. Oh. Oh, geez. Oh, they're cruising. How many people out there like cruises? Let me know in the comments. I contemplated for like 1 second, like, would it be cool to be a doctor on a cruise ship? No. Peter now has a bad ecchymosis to his right eye, aka black eye. Not much to do treatment-wise. Don't cut these open like you see in fights and whatnot. Rest, ice, can't really compress the area. It should just heal on its own. He's got laceration to the right side of his face. With these type of lacerations, they're a pain to sew up. If you try to do one, it pulls the tissue from the other one, so it actually makes the hole bigger. Peter bites the chicken. Good. Human bite is quite dirty. If it does break the skin, it increases the risk of infection. Oh. Bzzz. Bzzz. Oh, we do see in the news where people are, you know, at the airport, near airplanes, and then get sucked into engines and die. Even like helicopters, you got to be aware of the blades. They bend. They might actually be going a little bit lower. You can lose limbs and life.
That nice chicken outside gave me this coupon.
I'm sorry, this is expired.
Oh, no.
Son of a...
That's why he got mad at the chicken. I've literally seen beak injuries come to my emergency department. Beak! Facial injuries related to it, lacerations related to it, and you just have to clean it out like it was just a normal wound, but maybe cover it for a broad spectrum antibiotic. You really don't know what's getting in that wound from these animals. Oof. How many of you have fallen face first like that, cracked your chin on the ground, and then rattled some teeth or had like a through and through laceration? Those are kind of the common injuries. Sometimes people have neck pain. You can actually cause a small fracture, but usually it's an injury to the chin, and most of the time it's just a laceration. Double checking to make sure your jaw is okay. Nice little trick that we do is we'll put a popsicle stick in your mouth and have you bite down on it. But if your teeth are rattled, we're not going to torture you and cause more destruction to your teeth. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're sliding. Injury due to many different factors when you have an explosion. Compressive force that causes injury. You can pop your eardrums. You can puncture lungs because you pop a hole through it just because of the pressure. Debris flown at you and have injuries that way. You can get thrown yourself and land into different areas. Oh, it's so dangerous. How's Peter even holding on? Maybe the adrenaline is causing them to have such good strength, but try to hold on to a pull-up bar and just hang for a minute. How many people can last? Let me know in the comments. It's actually an indication of good hand strength, but I do it every morning.
Enough time to cross-check the...
Remember, when you're using your own head, make sure you're using more of the top part here. If you're using more of the front here, you have a frontal sinus. That's two bones with air between it. It's not that strong, so it actually can break, cause a dent in your forehead. Going through a wall depends on the material. We see a lot of injuries relating to drywall. People can fall through it, can smash through it. But concrete walls, I mean, the likelihood of going through it is pretty low. There's beams in there, there's electrical in there. So if you do make it through these walls, we do consider them big traumas. Oh my gosh, the copier. Do we even have photocopy machines anymore? Is that a thing? I'm kidding. We do have this at the hospital because we still have to fax things. So usually there are copy machines and fax machines. So head injury, that machine would probably break with that type of trauma. Craziness like this is a good reminder of what happens when people lose their cool. That's exactly why I formulated Chillax by my company Life Happens, to help support a calmer response before things spiral. Check it out at lifehappens.com or on Amazon. Yep. Oh my gosh, it actually showed the red stuff here. Hard to know where the blood's coming from. Could be coming from the ear, could be coming from a laceration, or could be coming from the mouth. Maybe there was like a laceration due to the trauma or biting. When we see blood coming out of the mouth, it's usually from a bite or something on the inside, like your tooth hitting the gums, or you're biting your lip, hitting your tongue, which can bleed a lot.
Chicken gave me a bad coupon.
Oh. Not sustainable. Not sustainable with life, even if you fall on somebody else. Yep. That fall, what am I thinking? What am I worried about? Remember, airway, breathing, circulation, disability, and exposure. You're doing it all at the same time. If you guys enjoyed this, got learned something, was entertained, let me know in the comments, and definitely check out this playlist right here, binge watch everything, and please make sure you subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.